currently right now. We're hopping into Kalaru and Mokakino. This match. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by the fact that he's got 14 camps coming out. It's going to be perfect to go up against this fox with, and squirrels. Just the mines are going to be the scariest part, but I mean, it will also be great for tanking to a certain degree. Just extremely interesting. I think this is going to slaughter Mokakino. Mokakino's got Kalaru on the ropes here. I struggle with saying his name. I'm calling him Mocha from now on. Mocha and Kalaru. Because Kalaru's just supply blocked like a mofo right now. I'm wondering what's going on Econ. Well, Vision will be interesting enough to see. Red's finally got an eye on what's going on with Wolf and Chameleons. Mokino does not have any idea how many mines he has to deal with. It's going to be insane. Ooh, snap. I want to share this. I want people to be able to see this. This is just insane. Mine's going off everywhere. But he's still got his Wolf. He's still got plenty of Chameleons. He can back up the heal a little bit. He hasn't lost too much. And I always forget. Yeah, there we go. How to see the graphs. Alright. So definitely Mocha's got the army. Mocha's got the econ. Mocha's got this. I mean, he's got the comp too. That's the thing. Like, Fox is gonna come out and be able to like hit the wolf and maybe the pigs, but the camps will run him over. Oh, and lizards too, just to really seal the deal. This will make sense. Lizards can clear out the mines a little bit better as long as he doesn't rush into it too hardcore. But I mean, there's a lot of mines. There's so much value in mines. It's insane. And he's bringing the fox around over here. He's also going to lay down some mines. This is really nice gameplay from Kalaru. He's coming in for this knife. He's going to get him too. And now the mines are just going to be set up. And Mocha's not even aware or knows what to do right now. He's going to send in all his troops. They're going to be super fast. They're going to get slowed by the mines a little bit. It's going to be all it takes. And he's about to run his whole army through this. Ooh. But I mean, he still has so many troops, and now the score. Oh, now it's going down. Oh, Kalaru's is taking the win, but he can hold right here. He should have just ran up through the mines a little bit more, you know. But I guess he's gonna anyway. The fox is still up. I mean, he's still got to deal with some enemy troops that could turn around on that fox real quick. I think this is really dangerous, but he might get that wolf. He got the wolf. He got the wolf. That's all it takes. And now that cam by itself was the only one buffed running up in time, but it was just not enough. So now Kalaru's got the tier 3 advantage. Mocha's blocked. He's trying to get his wolf back out again. Makes sense. A lot of the mines are gone though. I think those back mines should be taken away because they're kind of pointless. But I mean, then again, if he can get these up and Mocha sees them, which Mocha should be seeing these come in for sure, then he'll know. But I mean, then again, Mocha's going to try and come take this out maybe. Or maybe he knows. Oh snap. Oh snap. He could have possibly taken out the foxes now. Instead, a bit of experiment. Ended up a lot in Kalaru's favor. So it looks like Kalaru's going to be able to hold this. It looks like those cans are a little bit too split up. And Mocha's losing so much army value. It's insane. Because Kalaru's just doing a lot of damage with that fox. Holding it down for sure. For sure. But I mean, it's really insane that. Like, Mocha's just got the army value still. Like, by a chunk. If he just keeps this going, if he just keeps this assault going, he's, like, obviously just macroing his... Ooh. What's up? I don't even know what happened just now. Did Kalaru dip? Is that a Kalaru... Does it look like Mocha won? Was that like a DC possibly? I don't even know. Maybe he's just, yeah. He's just like, I'm done. Return of differently stupid minds. Feels. That match was insane. I think we might have missed the first match. Maybe. Was that just a... Let's go see. No, they're playing another one. Alright, so at least we know Mocha's got one. He's got one win. That stuff's crazy. But let's see, let's see. You never know. Kalaru was playing really well. He had that fox. I was surprised that he died. But I guess he was just like, I can't kill all these units. There's a fox, I'm dead. It's really likely. You know, there's a lot of lizards and cams which could deal with the fox well enough. That was cray. Cray. That was worth watching, I'll tell you that. All right. All right. Let's do it. Game number 2, maybe 3. I don't know. I got distracted. Like as I was going to like stream it. I'm pretty sure it was game 1. I had to go feed the dogs, so doggos are fed. Everybody's happy. Let's look at vision. Let's look at vision. Kalaru's got vision. Wow, Mocha's looking still. Mocha, I think he knows that it's over there. He definitely doesn't have confirmation yet as where Kalaru totally knows how and where. I'm sorry, where Mocha's base is and how to get there. So he knows there's a back door, a conveniently placed back door. Just saying. Meanwhile, yeah. Oh snap, we got Mole Rush coming in from Mocha. I can respect that. I don't know. Personally, I think it might be a tiny bit late. I think this is a bluff. A bluff, yep. It's a bluff that didn't go his way. Kind of makes sense. Kalaru had no reason to rush it. He probably figured out the timing was off. Just gonna go ahead and lose the vision there. Vision bubble. We're gonna take a look at the map. Looks like there's gonna be see 7 expansions, 7 possible expansions. Looks like whoever holds this middle one right here, that's going to be the clutch. This is also defended by water on this side, and you'll be able to reach out towards the other expansions. Now, if Mocha could get this one over here, then that'd be super clutch because he would have a great rock defense. Like, you'd have to get hit by something ranged, which Kalaru doesn't have anything that big. He just has ferret, which could reach over actually. So Kalaru could even attack that. Looks like Mocha's going for this fast expansion over here, and looks like Mocha's coming out with the squirrels. Hey, the last match was an amazing match, in my opinion. You missed out, Master. What's up? But it looks like this one's going to be good to me too, because now Mocha's got that extra expansion. He's got an arty cannon coming out. Just gonna hopefully hold off the snakes, but the snakes could just sneak in there. Could have some expert micro coming in and just taking that out. Especially right now. I'm about to say now is time to attack. What up, Marmu? I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. I need to get into this more. Look at that. Perfect timing. It looks like he's gonna almost lose. No, he's got it. He's got it. Solid. He's got 3 squirrels. Enough. Come in and do some damage, but what's it going to be? Just taking out some more squirrels. Makes sense. Oh no, don't lose that snake. It's going to be 7 HP. Lucky. If he had gotten one more tag off on that one, he might have taken it. But at least he's like stalled out Mocha, so now he's going to get the econ advantage. Mocha's making like 9 more squirrels though. So Kalaru's going to go ahead and get ferrets. So that makes sense because now he's going to be purely poke. And he doesn't need to have his troops in close enough range. PTR, so now they've got 1 more vision range, so they can defend a little bit better. Mocha's going for the skunks, which isn't going to work too well against Kalaru's composition. Kalaru's more like poke and run, which is going to be more effective than... Sorry, Mocha's. Mocha is playing like Amari. True. Dude, have you tried the skunk snake lately? It's disgusting. It's disgusting when you kite well enough. Mind you, I'm like, you gotta be able to kite well enough, otherwise it's garbage. But if you can kite well enough, then it's disgusting. Because you don't have that immediate DPS, so you have to land your DPS properly to get like max damage from skunk gas. This hard engage can be questionable from Kalaru to be basing into the MG, which is perfect. And now he's got a bunch of damage coming in. It's gonna be perfect. Skunk counters, squirrels, snake poke, ferret range poke. It's gonna be really difficult for Mocha to do anything right now except get supply blocked. And now he's just coming in for a single snake, so it's probably gonna die, to be honest. Maybe. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't. Nope, skunk does. Snake almost died. Yeah, snake does die. Looks like Collar was falling here. He should have been backed up a little bit more. Oh man, but he breaks. It looks like almost even to me. Army value. Yeah, they're really close. Mocha's got the production. Collar's got the econ. He took out a farm. He's already just got the expansion going better. So it looks like he's coming right back with the MG too. He doesn't care because Mocha is finally getting at least snakes. But like, and if he just got the Arty Cannon like right now, he'd probably be able to get it out. He's got enough squirrels to just fight them off for a second. But at the same time, that's 180 food that he has to drop. Like, then Collaroo, yeah, he's getting out pigeons, but he doesn't have enough hard DPS to push past them squirrels hard enough, quickly enough. And focus the Arty Cannon. The Arty Cannon would possibly come out, and then that'd be spell destruction for Collaroo. He also has this side entrance, both sides. We're both at their second base right now, almost fully saturated. Yeah, 7 farms to Collaroo, 8 to Mocha, and it looks like Mocha's got the army advantage. What's income? They're both really close, but it looks like Collaroo has a slight army advantage. Man, and we got 4 snakes coming out from Collaroo, questionable to a certain degree, because I'm like, you know, but neither side's checking for tech well enough, so maybe he's just assuming that some beefy tier 3 is coming out. 4 snakes deal with most tier 3 really well. There it is. Snakes also stop the commander from being able to scout really well. It looks like it's so even. I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen. But at least the Arty Cannon's coming out for sure. So Mocha needs some kind of answer to that. Otherwise, it's just gonna be an insane poke game. And yeah, somebody needs to expand territory too. Sorry, it looks like over here I missed Collaroo getting a bunch more ferrets and econ going. So he's going to be ahead on econ, assuming he gets that out in time. Neither side with mobile enough poke like lizards. Mocha maybe doing something with moles finally. No, he's just beefing up his army, and that makes sense. He could use some beef. He could use some because of snakes and skunks posing such a threat. Although moles, because they move slower, tend to really be advantageous for skunks. Because moles kind of move at the same speed as squirrels, so that if they're not vastly up front, then they're just going to create a bad trail of tear gas. I'm sorry, of skunk gas. Tear gas, Jesus. America! I heard tear gas on the news so much, that's all I could think. Alright. The Mocha's finally getting out a wolf. And I'm just like, why aren't you poking using the Arty range? But I guess that's why he wants the wolf to be able to move fast enough to do it. Looks like ferrets are coming over here to do some damage. That'd been nice, dude. You have plenty of space. Neither side, I feel like, is scouting each other well enough directly. Just understandable. They're like, oh, well, I'm just going to die. But at the same time, why not, you know? Both macroing very hard. It's like the 4 ferrets are looking like an Arty Cannon themselves, taking out that base really quickly and dipping out in time. Looks like he's going to try and pull the snakes. I don't think it's going to work. But I mean, it looks like the wolf is out, so is Mocha going to burst through? Is the question. So he's just going to buy that base back up. Both people are like, we really don't want to get into a giant base race. Collaroo's just got the econ going for himself, and he's just trying to produce quick enough. It looks like Mocha's coming in with a superior army, in my opinion. Oh my god. A little bit more focused, and he could have sent those snakes at that gristmill, and it would have been down. He took out pigs instead. He could have gotten that base. And that's okay, because, I mean, that army's scary from Collaroo. That's the thing. Collaroo's massing up a larger army. There we go. He's going in now for it, but now, okay. Commander's taking some damage. Snakes are all dying out. We could have done that as a move. I don't know why that Arty Cannon went down. No, that's looking like a GG at this rate. It's like we're going into game 3 at this rate. Just saying, I don't know. Mocha pulls off something with this, God bless. That's just too many ferrets, a bunch of pigeons, mostly snakes and skunks left. It's literally skunks and snakes left. Nah, I don't think. Look at how much. Pigeons are just doing the work right now. And you can tell it's a slow seed, but it's a certain seed. Yep. Mocha was trying to maybe make some moles on the side, but it just wasn't going to work. He tapped out. So we're going into game 3. If not, they have to tell me who won, because if I missed a game. No, we're going into game 3. Mocha and Kalaru. Alright, this has been amazing to me. Let's see, Kalaru deciding he wants the Artie Cannon this time. Let's see. It looks like I like his comp so far. Makes a lot of sense compared to the last comp. I like the boar upgrade from Mocha so far. No, he's deciding the mass works. I mean, truth, he was missing out on the mass last game, so maybe he just wants an owl to complete that. Makes sense. The wolf snake, dude, is just dangerous. Just dangerous. You don't want your opponent having wolf snake, because 4, 3, maybe even 2 buff snakes can come in and get like 8 stacks so quickly. Like 4 snakes can just get it in 2 seconds. Just tap, tap. 8 stacks. 1 more. 12. Thing's almost dead. Like if it's not dead, you know. I have to figure out how many stacks it takes. Ooh, mole rush. Perfect mole rush from Kalaru. Not perfect. He didn't get damage off, but he did stall out. And it is actually perfect. Changing it up, coming up with 2 moles. That way you can take out the Warren for sure. You can fight a pig for certain. He's just stalling out that farm really well. I can respect it. And looks like they're about same on farms at this point now. So now Mocha forgot to score out if Kalaru went back and keep farm quickly. We'd be able to save a little bit of money. Let's see. He sells off his Squirrel Warren. Smart, because Mocha's supply block trying to be ahead in econ. He is. The way he set himself up to have his farms already built, and Kalaru's a little bit far away, tiny bit behind in econ. What's he going for? He's going for the double tier 1 Warren, which of course Mocha's going to be able to reply with the same thing. Shouldn't be too worried. Mocha going for the skunk instead. That's where things might get dangerous. If Kalaru were able to rush moles, especially in this situation. Drop the skunk though, even he's back to 9 squirrels. Kalaru, where's your money at? Artie Cannon, that's where it's at. Now he's gonna lose for sure at this rate. He's not gonna be able to defend the Artie Cannon unless it comes in quick enough. Oh, moles, yeah, moles, that helps. That actually does some work. This though, can we talk about it? Like, alright, Mocha taking away his expansion, so this Artie is going to be a lot less useful than Kalaru thinks it's going to be. But it's actually going to be pretty clutch still. Especially because look at the amount of map that's not covered by a hard wall. That's it. That's how you get access to Kalaru's side of the map. So like, if he uses the money econ well, he's good. If Mocha just, you know, realizes that there's an Artie Cannon that he can spend 180 more on his expansion, should be good. I think Mocha's going to try and fight it, which is not what you want to do directly. Especially with Mocha's comp, he could try and rush econ and get a wolf owl out, which it looks like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that wolf. He's defending with the skunk. That's what he's doing. Kalaru, meanwhile, a little bit supply blocked. They're both. He looks like the Kalaru is actually going to be slightly ahead on the econ game for right now. Exactly what he wants. Looks like he's locked in production though. Stacked back in army. Let's see how they're doing on army value. Kalaru actually ahead. So Mocha not taking advantage of the Artie being dropped. Because the Artie's not actively doing anything except messing with his scout a little bit. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm so dumb. He's getting the wolf out quicker. He's getting the wolf out now. Although Kalaru's dropping a wolf himself, the wolf is coming out right now for Mocha. So, I mean, like I say, if he just goes for the owl, he'll be able to pull it off. Because Kalaru doesn't have an active standing army that could go kill Mocha. He's got some snakes coming out, which I see what he's trying to do. If he can do it right, it will be nasty. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see, and it looks like Mocha's going for a saturated expo. They both are greedy. It looks like Kalaru's stuck on his wolf, so it looks like Mocha's wolf will be coming in that much quicker. But like I say, you know, it looks like he's coming out with Falcons. Actually, is a great response. If he can switch to an all-air army, that's it. It's dunzo for Kalaru. Kalaru would have to mass Falcons in equal amount. But he's got 4 snakes coming out now, which aren't too great against Falcons. In my opinion, Falcons are the counter to snakes since their DPS comes in so much faster. Sure, they're not as beefy, but they'll deal more damage quicker to the snake. I mean, in a straight-out brawl. I mean, that's the thing. If snakes can kite well enough, that's nasty. They can just hit the Falcon and then dip before Falcon can deal lethal damage. Alright. The Falcons are kind of like squirrels. They're kind of like, they have airspace, but they only have enough to go around. They have to like cone an arc around. It looks like Kalaru's just holding it down, making an Artie cannon. I say push it further if you have the chance, because you're close enough. But he's also saying no to a base race and getting an extra expansion over there. Maybe even going to get it fully saturated. They're both going hardcore econ. Mocha's getting his owl out right now. Hey, what up, Z-Ghost? Whoops. But looks like Mocha's kind of got an army comp advantage. Looks like Kalaru's got the army value for sure. But Mocha's gonna have an owl for producing a bunch of mass that he doesn't have to pay for. He's gonna have more owls to hit directly the snake. He's got to micro properly, and it's really tough. It's really tough microing Wolf Owl and other units. You want to be trying to avoid sending out steps, you want to send out other units in. Even the Artie cannon, though, getting it to work. The Artie cannon is kind of stopped the owl. It's going to get in, so it looks like Kalaru's come in. Nice. I mean, if the snake's coming too hard, yeah, they might die. It looks like they're going to take out the owl and the wolf. Ooh, too nasty. Too much damage done. And plus, Kalaru could go in and do more right now. He's got the current standing army. Yeah, by a long shot. Go forward. You earned this, Kalaru. I mean, it was just a hard fought battle, but it looked like Mocha just took the wrong time. He let 2 Artie cannons come in as opposed to 1. It's still la vie. It's a really close, really tough game to call. A good game, well played to both sides. Kalaru does take it 2-1. And that was that. Do we have another match for right now? Let's go see. You gotta go check in with the PocketBot Cup Discord. Alright. Let's go. We're moving on to Mr. Ziggy. And Aralu. Nice. This is gonna be insane. This is gonna be so good. It's already been so good so far. Mr. Ziggy and Arlo are two top tier players. I mean, Arlo is like the god of Tooth and Tail right now, in my opinion. I mean, if he doesn't make it to finals, then watch out for Mr. Ziggy. Mr. Ziggy kind of messing around here. Maybe he's trying to like figure it out himself. I feel like that's a calming thing to do. Arlo going with this build, man, it's just scary looking. It's scary confident looking. He's got one more unit to pick. But mines are really good strong. They can get seen by True Sight now. He's taking away the toads and going for more AoE through Skunk. Ferret Poke makes sense. It's gonna be nasty. Oh yo. So we've got Badger coming out from Mr. Ziggy. I like it. We need to see more Badger play in Tooth and Tail. I mean, if Owl's going to be out every other game, you might as well. It's just the mass Snake, and especially Snake Wolf, that's been kind of keeping Badger and Boar away. These people were like, you know, feeling that. It was just hard to stop them. Alright, getting scouts out. Scouts out from both sides. Both sides are turning calmly. Let's check out the map. There's a campfire dividing right here. Well, you do have like a semi-back door right over here. Just a little water slowing you down a tiny bit. So I would say it looks like kind of map advantage is Aralo's, because he could take this closer expansion super duper close to his base. Super duper close. And then the campfire would be stopping it from over here. I'm sorry, the cabin would be slowing it down over here, so he could kind of build his early tier 1 over here and be a little bit safer. But neither side is going for super early aggro. Looks like they're scouting a bit more. Yeah, it looks like Arlo's seeing less of the map. And we're getting out squirrels from Mr. Ziggy, lizards from Arlo. Just gotta figure out what they're gonna do with it. I feel like Arlo's gonna, try and go for map control and kind of take the board a little bit. Makes sense. How's he gonna do it? Setting up mines. Which is nice because it's hard to see those mines in general, really. Really, when you're building behind kind of buildings, you know? It's literally hiding behind the windmill a little bit. It's got lizards coming out early, so it's kind of just like, hey, what's up? These units I have, I'm kind of ready to attack. But the double, oh no, it's going to be a lizard squirrel from Mr. Ziggy. It's actually going to be the perfect defense. You might even get jebaited into this mine. Oh, it looks like Arlo's pulling his lizards through the cabin. None of them die. Alright, perfect. And he goes for the first expansion. So it looks like Mr. Ziggy's got the army count, but Arlo's going to kind of just play it really defensively and spend into ferrets, actually. So he's going to like prepare for his aggro rather than go all out right away. You see skunks coming out, which is perfect for him because he doesn't have the mass squirrels. It looks like Mr. Ziggy could come in and do some damage right now. He's going to take this. Yeah, instead of the expansion, he could have just taken that. And maybe he'll go for both. Maybe he wants just a lot more money. Looks like the lizard, and he's just setting up the mine slowly. Setting up his defenses on that side. He's watching the enemy come up. Oh, he's going to watch him. Yep. Hopefully he can get his troops over here in time. And he does. He meets up with the lizards perfectly. Scary perfectly. And now he's able to chase the rest of the squirrels down and just completely annihilate Mr. Ziggy's army. Mr. Ziggy's down to 1 skunk. He's able to come in with his ferret and building farms. This is literally the worst thing he can do right now. He's building mines. Arlo's building mines. Looks like he has to cancel his farms. Looks like the lizards are going to play tag for a little while. Looks like they're about to go in. We'll just save those mines for just in case. He's looking like the micro's a little bit all over the place, but looks like it's all good because they're taking out the units anyway. Perfect bait. Gonna take that out and just take out this first mill, it looks like. looks like he's going for a little bit more mind coverage. And he can just bait these wizards all the way in. He uses Spirit Shock against his club too. It's really good. Really good timing on that. He's kind of just got this in the bag a little bit. Not really, but I mean, he's just dealing so much steady damage. He's got the econ advantage. He's got the mines and the ability to hold those mines. So, and now Mr. Ziggy's got no army whatsoever. And Aralu's about to get the healing advantage. Yes, water. God bless water healing. If you're out of territory, you can heal up quicker in water, and you want to do that. Man, this one though, now it's looking like maybe a base race, but not gonna work out in the slightest for Mr. Ziggy. Nope. He got caught out fast. Yo, Mocha, what up? Oh man, I feel for you, dude. I feel for you, just that way to problem solving. Story of my life. Story of my life. Dude, that was a really good game, but Aralu came up with that game and just took it into his fist and smashed down with the wizards. Dude, thank you. I'm doing good. Just been busy taking care of the house and life in general. I thought that was the first game. Did I miss the second one? I guess Aralu must have won it 2-0. Thank you for hearing. It's good hearing that. I'll definitely be streaming more often. Alright, we're on to our next match, which I think is going to be me versus somebody else. But yeah, I've been meaning to get back into it lately. There's been a whole bunch of stuff. Work, trying to figure that out. Like in this restaurant, trying to help out and figure out how to do the management position in a sense more. Working on that. Plus mostly my house, just taking care of that. Create match, no password. So real life stuff, but I'm glad to be here with the community and stuff. And I'm done competing in Fortnite right now. Heck to that. It's too much. Too much time. I play it, but it's too much time. Password face. Okay. Password face. Oops. No, I didn't want to. Wait. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait 1 sec. He might be on the regular server, and I might just have to switch over to that real quick, so I'll just have to like turn off my tooth and tail for just a second. Oh no, I'm versus oh, okay. Okay, no they aren't, so I'm gonna have to switch over real quick. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope everything in your life is going well. If not, it's gonna get better. It's gonna be all good. You got this. I know you're an awesome and wonderful person. That's stealth. I'm dead. I mean, I love everybody in the Discord. It always makes it fun and real interesting. Alright, here we are. We were on the public test server, basically. And just trying it out for the devs, working on it. And that's what we've been doing with Pokeball Cup recently. And of course, not everybody's going to want to do that. Wait a second. I'm trying to create one. I was trying to find one. What? I thought I wasn't on public test no more. Alright, we've reached a stall. Alright, password is face, right? Is it with a capital F? Capital F. I mean, that would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, perfect timing. Sweet, we're in this. We are watching Kalaru versus Kuru, and this is going to be really interesting. I've been playing against Kuru lately. I could say he could definitely win against Kalaru. Kalaru's like on fire right now though, so it's going to be tough to kind of get through that momentum after the matches with Mocha. But I mean, he has had cooldown time, so let's see. We got Badger Owl coming out for Kalaru. He's already cannon. He's ready for the late game. He just wants the map. He just wants to take it early with some mole aggression, I'm assuming, and then take the map. Because in my opinion, if you don't try to mole rush with mole, dude, why'd you pick it? Why didn't you just get lizards? You could back up your squirrels with lizards if you do the timing better. I don't know. I can see why maybe you wanna beat up some Warrens earlier on. That makes sense. Moles are really good, just in a straight up fight too. I'm building them like so, but you know, you might as well, in my opinion, just try and do something with them. One sec, I'm like missing chat. It's like, is there something I'm not seeing? Proto management, right? Ooh, that's what I want. That's what I want in life. What up, is it Mr. Ziggy Jr.? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Kalaru myself. Why would somebody capitalize passwords? I don't know. Just to make it extra secure. Super tooth and tail security. Alright, let's check out the vision. Let's check out the vision. Let's check out the map. This map's really centered. Just kind of like no to the top and bottom corners. Just no. Map Gen said, nah, you don't need that. And just center the map around these expansions here. So it's going to be tough. And it looks like Kalaru is coming in with the clutch mole rush. Now mind you, I think Kuru's just good at the game and a little bit new, because this is probably going to work super effectively. Like I've gotten a mole rush off on him like this. Look, he could take both. He's being nice about it. Kalaru, good guy Kalaru. God bless his heart. He's like, I ain't doing it like that. I ain't doing you dirty. Which is good. It'll be more interesting. Proto passwords always start with a capital letter. Oh no, not me. I keep it as simple as possible. I'm a simple man. Kalaru might just do it again though, to be like, bro, I mean, if we're playing this, you gotta learn. Nah, he's just got. Plus he didn't have the timing. Poor Kuru. Proto was taking both. Actually, I probably would have. I can't even lie. Well, that's because I played against the guy and lost a few matches too, so fair is fair. My introduction to Kuru was the first 2 games I had versus him. I had terrible mole rushes. Terrible mole rushes. And basically lost like 100 food. Like at the beginning of game. And it was just terrible. Yeah, that's not bullying if you mole rush. I'm just saying. It's coming from the dev's mouth. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, so 6 squirrels. We got a lot of floating on both sides. I don't know if okay, I don't know if Kalaru's rushing some tech. He is. He's rushing Owl. Oh, Kuru's doing the same though. Kuru's like, I'll take tier 2. I'll do it. Kuru's pushing for the map, which makes sense. He's gonna get the tier. Kuru's got 3 less squirrels though. If Kalaru went in right now, he'd just slaughter. Yeah, people do need to learn how to counter rush. That's part of the process. It's part of the tooth and tail circle of life. I don't mind making a mod called Tooth and Turtle. That sounds fun. Just another story mode mission. Oh man, Kalaru though. Kalaru going in with the Arctic Cannon before he gets the territory, which I like, because he's standing behind. Oh man. Yep. Behind the Gristmill though. Looks like the snake and his clan aren't going to be coming on in time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Kuru. No. No. It's a trap. That's the bait. You're taking the bait. I mean, you're killing Gristmill. Good job for holding him back a little bit. Don't get me wrong. But bait. Dude, Mr. Ziggy. Gosh, Mr. Ziggy, why'd you bring that up? Nah, I'm just joking. Mr. Ziggy brings up interesting topics. So whenever you mole rush somebody, whenever somebody's mole rushing you, if you have the timing and you place the mole, your mole, mind you, right next to theirs, your mole Warren, of course, from spawn room. Wait. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry. It does not look like Kuru's getting this in. It looks like he's using a snake. Oh no, he's lost so much. Kalaru's coming out with the owl. Dear Lord, how does Kuru do it? I think it's a base race time for him. There's an arty cannon in the way. The map says no. The map says no. Oh wait, there's a back door. So wait. I'm sorry. If you come over here and you kill this cabin, and you sneak past here, and you walk back here, and then you loop back again, and then you go behind the trees, you can access the base. And there's the arty cannon right over there. Oh, arty cannon's gone. The owl's out. That's why. Sorry, I'll tell about the moles in a second. We got this. We gotta see what happens. I do not think Kuru has any chance. Rip. No mines. I mean, maybe kill the owl. Have a chance to kill the owl. I couldn't. Mice were just too much anyway. Oh, that's it. That's it, buddy. That's it from Kuru. Rip. I can't see Kuru beating this. He just doesn't have the count for it. He's got the boar, but it's not coming out nearly in time. It's not even building. Sad life. Sad life. Now he's got 183 just dead in the water. And Kalaru does too, but he's got way more money out on the board. Does not. Nope. It looks like a slow, painful siege against Kuru here. He's not giving up. I like that. Kind of admire this tenacity. He's like, dude, you're killing me. You're killing me. Nope, he taps out. He knows when there's too much damage taken. Good game, good game. Kalaru takes the first. Let's see if Kuru can pull a clutch. So, anywho, while we got a chance while they're picking units, I'll tell you about counter mole brush attack. You place a mole warren right next to the enemy mole warren at the exact same time, right? And this is generally speaking when they're close enough to your pigs, because they'll be rushing the pig, the farm close enough to your pig spawning. And if you don't move your mole, their mole should move in some way. The person who's rushing, their mole should move. The person who is not rushing, if they don't rally their mole, it should stay in the same spot. The pig will be able to help kill the mole if they both stand still, but if it does move, your mole will attack their warren. And because a mole takes the same tile space as a warren, if your mole does not move, it is covering your warren as the defender. So as the defender, if you place your mole warren next to your the agitator's mole warren, whoever was rushing, you can just knock their mole warren out 100%. There's nothing they can do about it. Nothing. Because they won't move their mole. And their mole won't move unless your mole does. Trust me, it's crazy tech. It takes a lot of effort and timing, but like once you get it down, dude, there's literally no way. There's no way for a person to mole rush you ever again. But then again, you have to know that person's mole rushing. You know, you have to, like I said, have the timing down. It's like a right counter. It looks like the snake rush coming out from Kalaru might be his death if Kuru can figure it out. Okay, I was about to say, most interesting mine ever. No, it looks like if he builds enough squirrels, then yeah, there's nothing the snake can do. The snake can't push in with just one pigeon warren. If you're doing this kind of snake rush, it needs to not be seen at all and not be prepared for it. Like, if the other person goes full econ and one warren, then you should be able to beat it. Or mole beats snake easily. Yeah, that's true. It's because the mole will tank like a mofo. Mole versus snake in general is really good. Because it's just so tanky. It produces 36 HP with each warren if you fill it out, you know? So 62 worth, 36 HP. Pretty legit. Just in case you don't have cans or something. These snakes came out on top though. Snakes came out on top, took out more squirrels than pigeons died. And it looks like Kalaru is getting the econ going. Nope, they're about even. Looks like Kuru's got the second expansion though, a little bit too early. Why does he have another base? Dude, he's new. He's got to be new. He's got to be good at RTS in general, but just like I think he's blanking also because like the woods are blocking his vision of that farm. Maybe he just wants a star farm, dude. Maybe he's got 200 IQ. Well, the snakes are just getting healed too much. Now that there's 2 snakes, it's a little bit more dangerous. Well, the water really is super clutch healing for him. Looks like Collier's gonna clutch this one too at this rate because it doesn't look like Kuru's got enough army to defend, but yeah, they're gonna kill that falcon too. I'm gonna get that falcon poison and heal up. This is the nastiness. I'm gonna have to bring back pigeons into my build. And then just in case I can pull off stuff like this. Yeah, exactly. He probably doesn't physically see the farm in the back missing. That's the thing. Learning to read the mini-map, super important, super duper important. If you can read the mini-map well, you win the game a lot of the time. So it looks like Colliery's gonna win. Looks like Kuru gets to play for third. It is clutch. It is necessary to see the mini-map and know exactly what's going on with the mini-map. You need to know where the hard walls are, like this chunk of territory that is completely useless. You notice that from the mini-map. How and where to traverse the waters. Sorry, it just looks like Kuru is dead in the water, speaking of. Because, I mean, Collier's just got the pigeon tanking, snake biting deadliness here. And there's just plenty of water. I want to acknowledge how, like, clutch the water was in this mission. And how, like, now water can definitely be seen as a defensive advantage or an offensive advantage. Colliery clutches it. Colliery clutches it. I think I gotta switch back over to the PTR. So I can play against, who is it? Oh, crap. Araloo. Alright, let's do it. So I'm going to switch over. I think that's the call. I'm just gonna do it like that because I think the next 2 people, if I'm gonna win against Araloo, then I'm gonna be playing on public test again anyway. So we're just restarting it. Do I even have a proper background right now? Nope. That's okay. Alright. A proper background. Like a gentleman. Alright, so we're gonna see what's up. Hey, that was no bullying. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I don't mean to like loudly laugh into the mic. But that was just super funny to me. That wasn't bullying, dude. That was very respectful gameplay. Bullying would have been if he had taken both the farms in that first match. Master face. I'd buy that. Oh, I'm not playing ranked. I'm sorry. That's just my habit. My thumbs did that themselves. No. I was like, let me queue for this. Proto Cam doesn't end in Rue. That's true. That's true. Is that why I'm gonna win? You're just teaching the kids the world is dangerous. That's the truth, Mr. Ziggy. You gotta watch out for the children. Alright, it's gonna be me versus Araloo. Clearly can't commentate on Araloo and what he's gonna do. He's gonna good luck, have fun. Yeah, just heard. But yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. I'm gonna prep for early games. Yeah, I want to do this. This is how I want to do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Alright. I'm kind of leaving that outwardly farm, kind of like he could mole rush me from the direction of his base. Let's see. I can mole rush him from here. It's gonna be risky. Nope. We live a risky life. Crap. Alright. Oh, yep.
Normal not look zal forsch. Jo kin jot spon ge, wo jet jo gin jat film.
This is the most annoying thing in Tooth and Tail. What do you mean? Like that stuff I'm pulling right now, the cheese? I'll admit, it's cheesy. It's definitely strat. It's definitely hard to pull off. Look out. Oh god, I should put my warrants back first. Oh god. Oh, no. No. I should have put my stuff back. I didn't even sell that farm. That just died. Like, way too quickly in my opinion. What the how did you get the warren and the farm? That's some like, against Arlu, it's almost like we're tapping out right now. Legit. I know the farm was super low on HP, but I mean, just Jesus. I felt like he got through it so quickly. Like, it was one lizard attacking it, you know? At least this will defend. This will get me, like, slightly back into the game. The heck, Arlu? It's just rude. Just rude. What? Okay. Forget about the mine. I love how tanky the moles are right now, though. That's lovely. Okay, that's just scary watching the 4 lizards come in. This is rip. This is rip. Boy, I lost like 40 food from that first mole rush attempt anyway. And then he was able to take out a warren and a farm, so I was back like literally like 120 food at the beginning of the game. There was no coming back on that. Not against Ireland. But that's okay. Like, lesson learned. I wish I could play that a bit smarter, that's all. Victory comes from, not from benevolence, but from self-regard. I just gotta be more decisive when it comes to my mole rushes lately. I've been crushing. Like, you know, this. Like, is it worth it? Is it worth trying right here? Let me see what the pigs movement is like. Let me see if they're already possibly rushing a tier 1. Let me see if I can just rush one back here. Like, you know. Let me see if that's the clutch move. Because really, there's plenty of ways to get mole rushes off, even against more veteran players. You just gotta do stuff like what I'm doing right now and just hope that it works out. Okay, I did it. I was gonna say, if I can stall out that, he's not gonna see my mole coming now. It doesn't matter, it came in too late. Oh, whoops, excuse me. It's all good. Alright. So we got our warrens building. We can only hope that he's not already sending units out here. He's got Liz boys coming. Not this time, Satan. Not this time. You gotta wonder what he's trying to do. bow. If you go in with the mind knowing that you're probably about to lose some units to some mines, then you're good. I think it's going in there and not expecting that you're going to hit mines and then hitting mines that kind of ruins the aesthetic of any attack. Looks like he backed up anyway. It's like I'm just kind of glad I was able to deal with that. I still want like 3 lizards just in case I can block out the toads, you know. Sure, they'll get in a bit more damage for sure, but I can just have a slightly better army comp here. Snakes. See, I was even able to keep some lizards there. I wish I had the snap stunk, but that's okay because I'm winning anyway. Alright, there's the mine. There's the second mine. I'm like, I know there's going to be at least 1 mine, probably 2. Called it. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get this? I think this is our best bet. Here we go. Pigeons are being super clutch. Can I just send the skunk in first? Can I do that? It's kind of bad micro there, letting the kill get full hits, but it kind of worked out. Ooh, that's 2 HP skunk. He's alive to tell the tale to his grandkids. Not so long ago. It wasn't a very long story. Grandpa died. Thank you on the excellent micro. Let's sell this. Goodbye. Don't have to worry about losing a base race. There we go. I think we got it, boys. I think we got it. We got it! We got it! We got it! Oh, I can't reveal mines. Oh, snap. I'm dumb. No, we're on PTR, so I totally forgot that I could reveal the mines. But it's not like I had the time, really. Like, I was trying to. I don't know. It's whatever. Point is. Woo! Boy, oh. Here's what we do it. Can't do it on ranked, but we can do it here. Yeah, we're just gonna repeat it and swash, repeat. You know, if it works, don't. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Oh Lord. I got all the sweats though, all 5 of them. Should've gone for a ferret. I feel like snake. Why not? You know. Well, snake gonna give me advantage wise, the ferret won't. Right in this particular comp. Oh my god. Hold on, what Kalaru said though. Poor Kuru. That'd be it. I don't think we hit that farm. I think we hit this farm. I think this is it. I think we're about to win 2 games. Nah, he's out anyway. Here we go. Actually, he doesn't know where I'm at, possibly. I don't think he's scouting a base. This might work out perfectly. Yeah, this is gonna work out perfectly. I know for a fact. For a fact. He doesn't know I have these lizards. So the question is only, is he gonna get his mine out in time? And it won't matter because I'm coming, mofo. God, he did. Still coming? Nope. Nope. Turn around, turn around. Turn. I don't care. Come at me. Alright. We did it. We did it. We came in. We got a pig. We dipped. Alright. We got that mole push. Yes. Oh, I didn't want to risk it, dude. I didn't want to, like, any part of that to go wrong. I could just bait him out here. Like this. Oh, it's not. I got his mine, at least. Yeah. I'm trying to separate his troops a little bit here. Maybe take an econ advantage if I'm taking it. No, I'm not. Heck. Making this tough for me. Either way, I just didn't feel like it was the safest move to go in further. And Skunk is definitely going to do better here. Skunk is going to be like the best against the mole squirrel combination. So I'm happy. I'm happy with my decision. I just need to get something going here. That's what it is. I need pigeon. Pigeon's coming out. And we're going to send our lizards out. I still took a farm, so that was nice. But like, money-wise, it wasn't the most worth thing I've done. I could even lose one of those. Just keep my production going. Yeah, we're doing this. Oh, crap. Hopefully the flank helps. No, flank doesn't help. In fact, we doomed ourselves. We doomed ourselves pretty well there. And doing it some more. Oh well. We're really close game. But should have got more lizards in retrospect. Didn't realize that they don't really have anything for lizards as much as they do now. Have but I mean, right now I'm about to do characters on it. Looks like. No, only half is on it. Okay. Tough. I think he must have gotten some some point. I don't know where it is, but my farms are going hollow, and his better be as well. I mean, I know he got like a slight food advantage at one point in time, for sure. Alright, my units heal faster. Lizards aren't doing it. Oh god. Oh man, I'm doing it though. I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was about to say I need to save every bit of unit I can right now.
Benulges.
Gosh, out in these. So rough. Alright, we gotta do it. Pigeon don't heal on the run. No, they don't. That's the one thing I would fix about Pigeon if I could. Pigeon's MVP for sure. If there's one thing that I could fix about Pigeon, that'd be it. Go, go, go. Go, I don't even care. I'm not even focusing anymore. Just go. Oh. GG, GG, well played. I'm so dead. That was such a good game, though. It was at this point where I had taken out a chunk of his army and then just lost all mine. No, it's the end right there. Oh, yeah. They were evening out at the end. Ooh, yeah, I just took too many dips. Too many unnecessary dips. You can see right about here. I just dipped for no reason when well, it was when I got his econ. But really, it wasn't that much of a dip for him, so. Oh, that was it. GG's. GG, well played. Alright, I gotta head back for the Kuru. Same thing with the wolf, I think, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I was messing up my micro for sure. If you were for that mole in the beginning, I think you could have had him. Yeah, dude, I had a mole possible strike that I didn't time well enough. And like that would have taken his farm for sure. Like if I had just timed it right, if I had just not gone for the extra farm, I could have taken his yeah. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. We gotta go meet up with Kuru though. Have to switch back over to regular. Alright. So Kuru's gonna make a password while I switch over. As I'm switching between the public test server and the regular server. But that's cool for me because this is gonna be my last game in the Pokeball Cup. I got knocked down. I gotta fight for third so I can at least get some whip. I need my worthless internet points. That's my stock value right there. It's like all the stock value I got, aside from all my stocks, which I don't, except for my whip. Alright. School has been updated. It's super duper official. It's me and Kuru. What's it gonna be? Face is the password again. He likes that password. I can respect that. Let's do it. Let's do it. I just I just had epically close games against I'll even let him know, like, dude, for sure expect a mole rush. I'm not even gonna joke about it. Can't say that I didn't warn you. I just went against very close games versus the best player in the game, in my opinion, currently right now. Okay, Real Mocha called it. I probably could have won that last game anyway, even without that earlier mole. But it doesn't matter. It's all good. That's part of it. That's part of it. And, you know, both sides have the tool to win and the tools to win in the beginning. It's whoever executes better. I didn't execute as good. And we got a Kuru, new player who's won against me previously, so could totally win this. This is going to be the best matchup for him for sure between the two of us. Between me and Arlu. Arlu is just like, dude, it's programmed in me to not lose at this point. Like it's he can't lose his winning muscle memory. Look at how many freaking cabins are over there. Cabins galore. Nope, that's death for me. So, what are we going to do is the question of the day. I mean, we're close enough for a straight up squirrel rush. I mean, we're just gonna mole rush from here, though. 'Cause why not? We would have a mole fest. Can we have mole fest? Can we just have that? I'll pay for it, dude. I'll pay for like I'm gonna save up some money. I'm currently broke right now. If I find a way to like drum up this money or whatever, I'll throw down on a tournament where people can use only moles. Like moles are best. Kuru, not the best reaction. That's okay. Mole only tournament, yeah. Kuru, please, dude. He's still new. Still new. Why didn't anybody like message the dude with some strats? Like, did we not think to defend this guy? I'm just joking. But I mean, kind of pocket thought. That hurts my feelings. Fake pocket bot cup confirmed. Anybody who's confused by chat, I totally forgot about bronze match earlier on today and just like dipped and like went to go do chores. So I hecked up earlier as pocket bot cup. We're trying to give Kuru some time, but I think since my deck really ain't all about late game, I'll just go ahead and end it soon. Assuming that I can, you know? But it looks like I'm going to have the army advantage in a second. I should have gone for chameleons. Thing is, everyone forgets about it. I'm not the only one to forget about it? Oh, okay. You know, honestly, dude, I've had it in the past where I've been like, man, I don't want to. Like, I'll admit to that, dude. No problem. I can be a salty brat sometimes. Ooh, let's do it. Oh, dude, 84 effort. And we got a tier 2 over here. That's GG, buddy. I'm like, it's just like bronze match. I can totally understand. I keep forgetting about it all the time. You just got done the tournament. You see your name knocked down. You know, your name's not advancing. You'd be like, heck this. I'm going to do something else right now. And you know, by the time they're like, hey, what about third place? You're like, oh, forgot that exists. Alright, I got the first win. It's Kuru. He's gonna get this. I believe in you. But cheer against myself. I just want to see the underdog win, that's all. Even if it's against me. Alright. But like at the same time, I just got done games versus Aru. I am feeling fresh, feeling kinda unstoppable in the world of Tooth and Tail. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. This is how we do it. Wait. This is how we do it. We have to start like playing more troll builds when we know we're up against a newer player or something, I guess, because that will also show them some real interesting ass shit if they do lose. Or they'll get a slight advantage by not playing a regular build. I mean, at the same time, it's always been part of gaming culture in general to just kind of go ham anyway. That way they'll actually learn real quick. Hopefully, you know. Like, this is how a high-level player plays. Not to say that I am a perfect example of a high-level player. Or even an example of a high-level player. Yeah, no, he's not seeing regular late game. I don't like showing people regular late game. Period. That Warren's actually good enough. I won't mess with it. Like, also look at the map, kind of. I don't think the game wanted him to get late game. Watch. Tooting his own proto horn. Oh snap! No. Oh, I had that mine actually. I didn't need to sell that mine. That's what I get. That's what I get for trying to be a bully. Look, if I was smarter, I would have had that down pat. And it's not my fault that the map was like, here we go. Perfect enclosure. Perfect.
Fab, c'est votre fab.
Do 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 do.
Jag finns niks hos oss.
All right. Here we go. This will barely work. Oh my god, this will barely work. But it works. It does. It baits out his troops. Oh my god, my wands didn't fall. Talk about a perfect rest. It was vain enough to defend. GG. Well played. I didn't even really mean to do that exactly or to end it that quick, but it just happened to work out that he went for it right as I was going. I was just going to establish like outer position. GG, well played, Kuru. I think I have to hop back into PTR, don't I? I think the final game is going to be in the PTR. I also got to send in the score. Match details, send in attachment. 2-0. Wait, what? Oh, I have to score regularly through the bot. Alright. Give me uno momento. Alright. Good game, we'll play. I have to head back over to PTR and send in the score. Okay. Yeah, it's on PTR. So we're going back. We're going back to the good place. PocketBot, hello. Hello, PocketBot. It's actually been a while. Okay. What's the PW? Oh crap, I hope I meant to join in a spectator. There we go. Whoops. Alright, sorry, I'm trying to get the replayers right now. Alright, score updated. Got it. Best of 5. Let's do it. Let's do it. Best of 5 between Kalaru and Aralu. That's it. Who predicted it based on names? Because that's how you would have gotten it. So you would have gotten it right from the beginning. I have been challenged. Oh, cool. Let's see what happens. We're waiting on Aralu currently. We just had some games between me and Kuru, and I got that 3rd place finally. The only way possible. Still very good stuff. Yeah, definitely. We hope to see Kuru in the future. Those are good, regardless, good matches. Regardless, I see a very good player in Kuru for sure. I think he could he could be up there and like have another really good competitive player in there, and I really hope he sticks around. That was a good game, well played for sure. And the fields were thought out pretty quick. Looks like they were already ready to go with their strats. Arlu the advantage against the Fox, and just in general, kind of, because Toads could hold out really well. Kalaru doesn't have a direct counter to the Lizards. He has cams to kind of defend well and mines to hold them off. It's gonna come down to who uses their mines better, essentially. It looks like Kalaru is doing a mole rush, which is definitely legit. It's gonna stall out Aralu a little bit. Doesn't look like he got any actual food value off that. Lost 10 food himself. So maybe like, what's Aralu doing? Oh, okay. Just got a lizard a little bit late. He's getting his farm out. So like, even then, like, it looks like Aralu's like gonna be slightly ahead on the econ. I want to see it. Kalaru's up. Looks like he's going for another warren way down there. Probably just to make Kalaru believe that he doesn't have that much army value. Well, looks like Kalaru's slightly ahead on econ. Kalaru's ahead on the army. He's coming in with 2 lizards. It's not going to be enough. Doesn't see the squirrel there in time. Loses 2 lizards to 1 squirrel. Arlu's lost his army value a bit there. Kalaru's ahead on econ. But he's about to get 4 lizards. He's about to be able to really do work. And it looks like that mine, that mine right there might just be perfectly clutch to stopping Arlu's rush right here. Oh, so close to killing it, but isn't. He's still able to just send his units through. Oh man, if he's able to hit this farm, yes, he takes out the weakened farm for 1 lizard. But he's still behind on econ. Kalaru's still got the econ. I wish they had like some area of the game that noted how much food has been lost over time. Like how much food was destroyed. Just that number alone would be super interesting. You can count how much food you have in units on the board and how much you've got floating, but not how much you lost. Ooh, that's actually kind of clutch. Alright, he's gonna come in and take care of the pig and some moles. And he's gonna lose 3 lizards for that. That's really good. That's really good. He's taking the territory to heal up better. Because now it looks like the mines aren't really coming in. There we go, for Kalaru as much. Now he's gotten right next to his pigs. Great for against the lizards. But now it looks like Aralu's got the econ. No, Aralu's been so hard that he's never gone for the econ fully. So now his farms technically have more food, I think, to gather. He's got to be ahead in overall food. Oh, he's coming out with a lot of lizards, though. I'd have gone for the owl. At this point in the game, you're at like a midpoint where they're either going to rush tech or an expansion. You can rush owl rather than more lizards, unless you really intend to end it with lizards. But you know your opponent has mines, and that's going to be near impossible to do. So yeah. But then again, there we go. He's selling for ferrets. He's going to get that poke in, and he's going to be able to keep the units away with lizards. Gonna say he has tier 2 tech to rush as well if he'd like, but yeah, he really needs to be actively watching out for mines like that. He's gonna try and come through anyway. He's got enough lizards. He's gonna deal some damage. Mines or not. He loses 4 lizards. He takes a farm and a mine, so that's actually pretty legit. He's now able to get the econ going. And it looks like income is marked as having the farm even if it's building, because you can see the farm is building, but it matches up their econ. Kalaru's got 1 farm, another one coming up. You see as soon as he started building it, the income graph jumped up. So the income graph doesn't necessarily show how many farms you've got going actively, just how many farms you've got. Oh, lizards. That's a whole bunch of them. Looks like Aralu's trying to scan. Oh, the scan was a little bit too slow. Now I'd be scared as heck if I was Kalaru. It's like a Cam took a ferret hit. That's what it looked like. Yeah, he's healing up, so he definitely took a ferret hit. And now it's looking scary. Oh yeah, I was about to say, he should have mines ready. Oh man, he could see the cams if he stopped moving for a sec. It looks like it's doing plenty of damage as is. Yep, the mines came through for Aralu. Looks like there's just too much mass coming out from Kalaru, but he's not, he's supply block. Got his mines doing work again. Trying to pull back all the way. Yeah, I think he can take it. I think, oh my god, and his ferret's still alive too, so his ferret stay up for it. He heal up even while he's firing. Looks like this is working out too well for Aralu. Smoke is calling it. I hear you. Maybe I think Kalaru could hold it off, but I mean, Aralu's got the tech on him already, and now he doesn't have the advantage, defender's advantage. So yeah, you're right. I have to say Aralu's taking it. He's felt too much damage at this point. And they're at such like a starving point. The Kalaru's like lost the recon advantage even. Aralu's getting the economic advantage going. So it looks like the camps are not going to be able to hold off well enough because there's too many lizards. And that's just going to have to be deep. And yeah, overall it looked like Kalaru was using his mines better, but Aralu just had that lizard advantage, that mobility to really get around the map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's for sure. There's always that moment in Tooth and Tail where you're like, all right, let's save everybody some time here and just end this. Like, like that game is one. Sorry. Yeah, I'll do it super early sometimes. Sometimes even too early. But you know, this game is like you can see a loss coming, especially against certain players where you're like, dude, I've played against you like 100 times. I know you're not gonna just back down at the end of this. Like, I know you're gonna go to end it. Oh, looks like we got the owl coming out. Oh my god, Aralu would slaughter this build. I mean, Kalaru's got the snakes, and that's all you need to deal with the boar. Neither got wolves, so sometimes. That's all. Kappa. But yeah. So you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to work on getting some commands back again. Get some of those going. Anywho, Aralu versus Kalaru. The game of Ruse, we're in a best of 5. Oh, this is such a weird part of the map. So weird. And oh, nope, nothing coming out from Aralu yet. He's got the moles. He could rush. He's still got space possibly in the back to do it, but not much at all. So he's got to really execute it. And it looks like Kalaru's coming out with his mine, early mine. I thought he was coming out with a mole maybe. Just a mine thrown out there. I don't know exactly why. I don't know exactly the reason. Maybe just revision. Kind of makes sense. Anywho, I mean it was scouted, I believe. Like it could be scouted again. Like at least now when you see mines, you can check that same spot to see if the mines are there. You know, you can let people build mines. There we go. He's gonna sell it off. Which makes sense because like Aralu was able to build his farm a little bit quicker because of the mine, and the mines count as army value. All right, so we got 2 Liz boys coming out. But we got moles coming from Aralu. The mine could stall, maybe, but like not long enough. Yeah. Oh, and he sold the what? What? I thought the mole would have been able to take out like a Warren at least, you know? That would have been worth. But I guess he just went back. He's like, no, I'm not going to heck with it. He rushes a snake, questionable, in my opinion. If you're going to rush a tier 2, get a cam because it's going to be able to survive for sure. Your opponent, the scariest thing your opponent can have, I think, is snake at that point. They won't be able to run it at you so quickly. But it looks like these 5 Liz boys are coming in, taking out that mine. They're going to come in and try and attack Aralu's gristmill. Nope, they're going to go right around, try and go straight to the Warrens, makes sense. Take one out, so aren't going to be able to kill it. It's just nastiness now. Aralu's down a Warren early game, and that's really scary, especially against 9 lizards. Kalaru's going to just take the map at this point. Makes sense, especially against Aralu's comp. not going to work out for him right now. We're just going to go back, kind of circle, get that campfire. Makes sense. A lot of time, especially in my opinion, if you got a bunch of lizards, they heal quickly. Take out the nearest campfire and take that instead of an expansion. Then get your expansion. Just my opinion, but heck, it does take longer to build that. It's going to be more defensive structure. It works out because now he's able to get his econ going better over time. Looks like Arlu does not have the mines. He has the mines on the other side because, of course, he had the expansion already. When you can win a game and you don't know about it, what you mean? Loco, but yeah, I feel you. It's all on Kalaru now. He's got the 15 lizards. Now, he could just go right around, take one mine hit. Like, Arlu's got snakes roaming over there. You could just go kill those snakes. It looks like that's going to be the case. Looks like Kalaru's coming in. Arlu's going in. Oh man, bad timing for Arlu. Snakes are dead. That's value. That's 120 free. So he could straight up lose most of these lizards and be okay. He loses 6, so it's 120 trade. But he takes a pig, so really it's 180 for 120 and econ tempo. So that's nasty. Arlu's got the boar coming out, which is gonna slaughter all these lizards. And I hope Arlu is fixing to make more mines here. Instead of building like the mine here, he could just build them here because the tree line blocks it off. Like, I don't think he notices this is a hard patch of land, so even he could just put the mines right here, right by that rock and in between the tree, and he'd be fine. Looks like he's taking out the mines. It looks like Arlu's taking out Kalaru's mines. Yeah, dude, right? I feel like you're right. Like, Arlu, this isn't his normal thing, his normal way of playing. But it's good, dude. Always experience that, man. Like, you're gonna get to a spot in this game, especially when you're in unranked. And like, if you feel like you get to a point where you're like super high on the ladder and don't feel like playing super seriously, just ask people to play unranked. There's gonna be plenty of people who are just willing to play a game regardless. But unranked's actually perfect for people who like mass up points and don't want to just, you know, don't want to lose them. They like their rank. That's okay. It's respectable. It's whatever. Everybody does it, you know. So always feel free to have fun unranked games with people. Like random games are always really fun. Like both people going random builds. You never know what's gonna happen. It's interesting. Looks like Arlu's got this in the bag. He's gonna be able to get the defenses, get the expansion, and get the boar out. Just do work. I mean, 27 lizards is scary, but it's not against the boar. Yeah, Arlu's totally prepping. No, yeah, Arlu's trying to get that prep to not lose the base race. Looks like Kalaru's kind of got him beat on that strat. Kalaru's got the map under control. He's got all 6 grist mills that aren't already in Arlu's possession. That's what I was saying. Like if Arlu had set up the mines better, I mean Kalaru, sorry, no Arlu. If he just set up like a crap ton of mines there, when Kalaru came in, he might have lost all his units. Kalaru has all the bases. And Arlu's army is just moving too slow. And because Kalaru has the map, he can eventually just mass. Like, he could actually send all his lizards and kill the boar and then rebuild his army faster than Arlu could. He's just being patient. Like I said, there should be a crap ton of mines on that side, or even just sending out, like, Arlu needs snakes. He needs to send out snakes while the rest of his army defends his base. Man, even then, that amount of mines is good. It strikes, but it's not enough. There's so many lizards that just come through. They're even able to take out the Jerusalem. That's the scary part. Now Arlu is starting out. He's got no econ. He's got the army. He has the units. He just doesn't have it. He's a little bit low. And there's a few ways of handling this, but he hasn't been picking them. And it's understandable. This is a completely new thing. It seems like he's trying. And this is just the power of like mass lizards. But really, more importantly, it's the fact that Kalaru's taken the econ so hardcore. And like, it's a simple fact of Arlu just lost his main econ. Like, he really needed to defend that base. He really needed his boar to be there, especially against all lizards. But like I said, he didn't have cams or snakes to go save the rats. So that's why, and even then, like, cavalry can come in from 2 different angles. But that other base was more for, you know, just holding out and getting more food. And at this point, like yeah, he's sending his boar, the thing he needs to defend against the lizards, to go kill stuff. And he just needs some other option. And now they're taking out the boar warren. So, like, if the boar does get taken out, that's it. Kalaru's army. Kalaru's starting to bleed, though, now. Kalaru doesn't have that massive ball of lizards anymore. Oh, but Kalaru does have snakes, and that's really all he needs. He has enough troops to go fight all the other units, and then just have his snakes go after the boar. He can send all his units even at the boar and still win. He sent it in a bit early. He needs to wait a sec. Oh, the mines are coming through though. Go, go, go. Man, what? He's got it in the bag now. It looks like Kalaru's definitely taking this one. He is taking it straight to the bank, people. Aralu's got no boar warren, nothing. Literally 0 econ to work with. He's struggling to produce 3 scrolls. So that's it. And Kalaru's got his econ going strong still. Plenty of lizards. He's got an owl coming out. Snakes. That's it. That's it. Sorry, I don't care how good you are. You can't come back. GG, well played. Super good game. I mean, both people were playing really good. It was just the matter of handling the lizards, like getting the defense. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. You know, it's scary facing that. It's hard facing down that kind of pressure. Period. Whew, I need some water. Dear God. Excuse me. Whew. And these best of 5s, I totally suggest just like taking a minute, even if it's getting casted like this. I'm not gonna rush you. I'm not gonna be like, dude, what's taking so long? Like, I want people to get like a minute or 2. You know, I know we're all trying to get this done so we can go about our day and whatnot, but you know, human beings. Take a minute so we can have better games. Yeah, exactly. If you're scared of base race, just econ up. And just slowly push out, you know? If they put too much into econ, you'll have a moment to strike. We're back with Kalaru and Aralu 1-1 and a best of 5. We've got both sides with owls. We got Kalaru going for more super late game. If you take a look at this map, I think it's going to be about who gets one of these 2 bases, really. I mean, that's how you're going to take the map. And Kalaru, because he's directly behind that campfire, could come take this one and just take the whole map through that. Really legit, he could take the whole map. Like, Aralu would have 1 spot, and then he'd be able to just defend. Because Kalaru has a arty cannon. Aralu has no direct way of dealing with that, really. Aralu has mines. Neither side can go for super early aggro because there's a campfire right there. I mean, Aralu can't even advance. I feel like this map, I'm sorry, is definitely in Kalaru's advantage. Look at this. There's a campfire right outside Aralu. He's boxed in. He has to kill the campfire to go anywhere. Admittedly, it could be a defensive, it could be a defensive bonus. He just rushes an expansion because he's directly behind a campfire. So how's Kalaru how's he gonna advance? He's going for an arty cannon. I feel like that's cool. Like, but now Aralu's definitely gonna have the econ advantage, you know? So like, it comes down to how well does Kalaru make advantage of this? And can Aralu just turn around and kill the arty cannon? Does he care about the arty cannon? Does he let the arty cannon come up and just rush tech? You know, I would rush owl. That'd be perfect. Rush owl, and you got the early mass, and you can just kind of send it at the arty cannon anyway. Cause Kalaru's got these moles coming up. Marmu, what up? How's it going, Marmu? Welcome back. We're 1-1, best of 5. Arulu versus Kalaru. Kalaru's got the Arctic Cannon, and Arulu should just stay back. That's why I feel like, yeah, rushing the tech. And he sold his Expo, so he doesn't have the Expo advantage either. I didn't see that. Now he's getting the Owl out. Now he's getting the Owl out. So, like, he could have had the Expo advantage, which would have gotten him buku money to make like an Owl or 2. I mean, also, Arulu kind of messed up the scouting because while there was a cabin there, Arulu had moles, right? And the Arctic Cannon and the Squirrel Warren would drop with like a little bit of time between each other. So Arulu could have just came and dropped moles and just wrecked that. Yeah. Yep, definitely. Yeah, that base race was cray. Kalaru God. I mean, Kalaru just snagged this one really. He did a really risky play, a super risky play. He dropped 180 food, boom, instantly. I have no units to defend this with whatsoever. But the Owl could come in and do some work. The mines are defending. Squirrels are holding. Looks like they're gonna kill this snake. So it looks like Kalaru is actually struggling to get a bit of tech himself. He's going for the Owl. I feel like this is just late enough. And I feel like Arulu is now going for the cash. He's going straight for the food. Okay, now we'll play it up. Looks like we got squirrels getting taken down. We got the snakes, 2 snakes now, but I feel like it's just a bit late maybe from Kalaru. I feel like these mice might come in and just tear all that apart. Especially if Arulu keeps producing squirrels. No, he goes for another Owl. Oh, looks like he Kalaru sold, so he's only got 3 squirrels. Oh my gosh. Go in, Arulu, take this out. Kalaru floating 250 food. So because he knows he's about to get an Owl. Oh dear good God, send it all in. Send it all. Send it. But that's okay, he's still gonna get some damage done. Regardless. If he had sent him the squirrels to go with, and they could have just done damage without taking any. So I feel like really, yeah, the Arctic Cannon isn't accomplishing much at all right now. But I guess he just didn't want to lose any value in the food and squirrels, which I understand, but like I feel like the squirrels just kind of weren't doing anything themselves for a second. But that's fine. Well, that's because, you know, he had the Owl advantage there. That's why. Arulu doesn't know, I believe, that he's got the Owls to face. No, he doesn't. That's the problem. He doesn't know that he's about to lose his advantage, his unit advantage, and to Kalaru's. I mean, Arulu has his base saturated quicker, so maybe he's just going to successfully out-econ at some point. Oh, boy. Is this touch patch? Yes, this is. Arctic Cannon isn't accomplishing much. Yes. Arctic Cannon is about to come in clutch, though, actually. That's the thing. Arulu's got the map. See? I'm sorry, Kalaru's got the map. Because that's the only safe expansion for Arulu. Kalaru's got the rest of the map, though. Arulu's got this expansion, but he's got no safe way to defend it past the Arctic Cannon. So Kalaru needs to build another Arctic Cannon here. I mean, he's just defending with Owls at this point. He needs to watch it. He's about to get taken out. But you see the Arctic Cannon actually comes in and does quite a bit while defending. Taking out those cams. Oh no, it's not enough. I think it's just because he was out of position. Ooh. Mine's still the mole for sure. Oh, he has the position to take out these Owls. That's what I'm about to say. Oh, those. Yeah, that's nasty. Kalaru's gonna lose this. Another Arctic Cannon instead of he went for a 3rd Owl. If he had just gone for an Arctic Cannon instead, it would have been done. Owls without squirrels is death. Fact. Facts. Whew. Jeez, that was Arlu 2-1. Arlu taking that. Thanks, sweetie. That's my lady. That's the lady of my life right there. All right, Arlu taking his second win, so he's match point. Kalaru needing 2 wins in a row to pull this off. We're gonna have to see what happens. Streamlabs a bit confused there. I'm gonna have to go talk with Streamlabs and make sure we can fix that up. That's all good. Appreciate it. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Because now we've got the Artie cannon coming out on Arlu's side. Looks like Kalaru is just like, you know what? Never mind to try and go for super late game. Let me just end it early game, which makes sense. Just lately, the feels I've been having, I'm like, you know what? I'm not the best at super late game. As of right now, you know what? I love super early games. So let's just go for earlier game, mid game. Let's call it mid game. And we're just gonna have Arlu trying to go for late game build, which Owl should be able to suppress anything that Kalaru comes up with. Arlu's got the map advantage this time. I just want to note, Kalaru had a huge map advantage last game. They both had, it was a fair map because of the way it worked, but like, he gained the map advantage at some point in the game, like the territory advantage. So if Arlu can win this one, shut him out, it will be perfectly advantageous, because it would make a lot more sense if next game the territory was kind of leaning a little bit towards Kalaru again. Kalaru's going for some early, I'm going to go ahead and guess proxy with MG, and he's got squirrels to come back it up versus Arlu's. This makes a lot of sense. You can go 7 farm builds and really do a lot of work. I'm talking a lot. There he goes. He rushes to MG. Gonna force Kalaru through some water. Mocha's cheering, dude. We got the cheering, yes. Yeah, dude, 7 farm is totally, like, legit. Like, you can be a little bit behind the eco because you've got a definite army advantage. So it depends on what you do with that. And he's actually going to gain equal farmage here. But he now has the potential for more. And he's going to use that little bit of high ground to go in and poke the pig just a little bit, just to show, hey, I'm here. How's it going? My name's Kalaru. He likes long walks on the beach. Just saying. This is looking good for Kalaru. The thing is, Arlu could go tech. He's not. He's just going to go more mass squirrels, which could also work, especially because Kalaru's going tech. He should be able to push into this. He should be able to. Exactly. Kalaru should have just gone more squirrels. He shouldn't be rushing tech. Not yet. And if he is, he should be getting siege tech. Oh, actually, that was so clutch and bad timing at the same time. Kalaru was able to go in and get a pig, but now Arlu is literally just going to run him over with squirrels, dude. He's about to lose any advantage he had whatsoever, because his main thing for having the 7 farms was having an army advantage. And when did Arlu even do this? I'm a bad caster. I didn't even see this dude come up with this. Bad cam. Oh my god, look at that. And Kalaru's like, I got the defense, I got this. He doesn't see his back door. His bum show it. Oh my god. Dude. I did not see him set this up. I don't want to make any nah. I don't even want to, like, assume that, like, I know when he set this up. Proto can't cast. I'll change that to my name if this ever happens again. But I mean, now the Artie can's coming out. I don't think that base is going to come out quick enough. Not enough to give him any kind of advantage. Zooga than me. That's it. It's just Arlu's too good. That's all. It's not my fault. In fact, I did everything perfectly. It was just Arlu. But like Arlu, let's just say that also too. He's got everything going perfectly. Now Kalaru has a chance to make this comeback. I just gotta say the mines from Arlu are also just super close. Perfect. Well, one dies, but that's it. It's gonna slow down the enemy just long enough Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting rude. And well, playing mean. Now he's got like a huge army advantage. Aralu. And Kalaru's just gotta hope the skunks are enough. But then it's versus an Artican, and he's like, I'm just gonna go for a base race. And Aralu's still gonna have the econ advantage. Aralu should just be going for the production. Because if he took out the production, that'd be it. He's just ending it anyway. Oh, it looks like Aralu's looking to just end this one out right now. Oh, Mocha. I feel for you, dude. I feel for you. At times you're cheering for somebody and you think, oh, they're losing. That's just 60 food up in the air. Gone. One skunk left. First 20 squirrels. Can he do it? Can he do it? Nope. Nope, he can't do it. We tried. We cheered him. That's it, people. That's it for today's second PocketBot Cup. Aralu taking it home 3-1. A very good game. Well played, both sides. Really, it was close. Oh, thank you for the follow. That was perfect time. The stretch too. I forgot about that thing. Appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Dude. That was GG's well played. GG's well played both sides. Kalaru, I feel you. Dude, let it out. Let people know. Yeah, I gotta go work on that Streamlabs thing. Dude. That was GG. I gotta say, that was freaking Aralu flexing a little bit though. Let's admit, Aralu was flexing. He says it himself. It was an homage. Not direct flex, but come on. When you pick somebody's favorite thing and that's how you won, God bless. God bless. That's what we play Tooth and Tail for. It's the kind of fun stuff. I love it. I think that's gonna be it for today. I've got to go do a little bit more choring. I got to work on a video later on. I gotta make a mole video. If you've got any replays of great mole rushes that you have, feel free to send them in to me, please. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'll even like post it up in the chat. Feel free to send it there. And yeah, because the player brought it up and I was like, let's make a new one. Anywho, it's been super fun. We've had a great time. Had some Tooth and Tail great moments between good players. I even bullied a little bit, tiny bit. It was an accident. It didn't. It's all good. But, dude, GG's well played to everybody involved. Thank you, Master Stealth, for fixing PocketBot. Thank you, Master Stealth, for just getting this whole thing going in the first place. Everybody in the Tooth and Tail community, you are always appreciated. Always keep doing what you do. Stay awesome. And, always feel free to come back, play some more games. Definitely. And y'all have a wonderful night and or day, whatever it is. You too, Mochaccino. I finally said it correctly, Mochaccino. There we go. Love all y'all. I'm out. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Don't get none on your shirt.